you know what? I just felt like making a video about my bullet journal for May. So there, I don't have to explain anything to you. It's gonna be May. My wife loves that. My wife loves that meme. Okay, hi, hello. I haven't made a video in a million years, at least not on this channel. What? The lighting's bad. Hey, you know what? Welcome to the quality videos that you're used to me making. Here is my May bullet journal monthly spread. Nothing super spectacular here. We've got some very basic stuff. Let's look on the left. On the left, we have our 1 line a day. Today is the first time we ever used Molly Maid. We'll see how that works out. Today was the deep clean. When I get home, we'll see what it's like. And then we've got days of the month. I put a line across for every week. And then we've got our little trackers down here. So this is for the daily trackers. This is for the weekly trackers. So for the daily trackers, every day the goal is to walk, create, meditate, and be of service. And if I do all of them, then it's a hell yeah. Oh no, I'm going to burp. Oh my God, I'm so glad I paused. That would have been awful. And then for my weekly, so these boxes here are for the daily, right? So I did actually create something already today, so that's done. And then this box here each week is for the weekly goals. So we have planning, budget, a couple of exercises, and if I do, I am an alpha Chad, as evidenced by this right here. Pretty sweet. I was going to say claim Sigma, but I didn't want to get too big for my britches. And so in the past, for this side of the page, historically in the past, I've done something along the lines of, no, not that. This, where I've said like actions and media, just split it down the middle, and then, you know, dots for actions, boxes for media. And I was doing some double spacing to try to, you know, keep it a little cleaner. I'd been doing cursive in my bullet journal for like a year now. This month I decided to stop for no reason in particular. This was a month where I was trying to have like lots of space, so I did a Dutch door for this stuff, and I tried to make it, I don't know, it looks kind of cool, I guess, right? Looks kind of neat. Line in between for each, apparently, this was September of last year, so it was my birthday. Anyways, pay attention. Stop distracting me. So yeah, this was a different month where I didn't do boxes, I just did lines. But we're talking about May. So I'm trying something new because I've gotten back into playing guitar, which I hadn't done in a while. And I'm starting to play guitar again and learning all sorts of new stuff. And I've been creative doing videos on YouTube for like some solo role-playing stuff on my other channel. And that has made me more likely to do videos. Here we are again. And I really hadn't done a monthly for April. And I finally just sort of kind of get it back into it. Because you know how it is. We're on, we're off. We're on, we're off. And now I'm back on again. So I did this like crappy little mini monthly. But one thing that I did start doing, because this really wasn't why I was getting back in, this is why I was getting back in. And instead of having like actions and media or whatever, I wanted to like actually use it for something that I'm doing, which is do stuff, learn stuff, make stuff. So this is things that I'm watching or things that I need to do. If it's media like TV or a book or a comic or a video game or TV show, any of that stuff, I put a little box, and that way if I finish it, I cross off the box so I can see like, and it stands out to me which things are media, and then dots for, you know, tasks that need to be done. I got honest with myself for the monthly review this time and put like a couple of these things back into the future log. Well, into my someday maybe. I have a someday maybe. You want to see it? Why? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go. Someday maybe. It's in my. There we go. So I have my someday maybe. These are things I'm going to do someday. Maybe. And so I added those two things back onto the bottom of the list right there. And now I'm not going to keep moving them over because I've moved them over for many, many, many months and nothing has happened. So do stuff, learn stuff, make stuff. So do stuff is tasks and media. Learn stuff is basically music. This is basically songs that I'm learning. Either I'm working on, like I started doing Evanescence My Immortal and I was like, nah. This I'm still working on. So basically everything that I can't confidently say I've absolutely learned is getting carried over so I can keep practicing it. But ones that I've absolutely finished and I can now play, you know, memorized, Death Cab for Cutie, Radiohead song. Those I both know now, so I can keep those. Maybe someday I'll play them on the channel. Shh. Don't talk crazy. And then make stuff. This is mostly videos that I'm making. But this could also be because I like making models. And I like writing songs. And I like writing stuff. And so this is really just anything I make. Anything I plan to make or anything I make. Video ideas I didn't finish, I moved forward to this month. Ones I completed, I marked off. And ones that I decided to skip, I have done so. So now, here we are in May. We already discussed this side, stop going backwards, so now we have May here. I didn't use the stickers for the top of the month, frankly, because I didn't want to. I don't love how they look. I feel like they don't stand out enough, and it makes I like seeing that. Though these are awfully handy, these stickers here. By the way, you get these if you buy one of the official bullet journal books. They come with a... one-handed, I can do it, though. They come with this lovely sticker sheet, and that sticker sheet contains a whole bunch of strips of days of the week and days of the month and little lightning bolts and lightning bolt. And the months right here, right? I could have used May. There it is. And also like this for when you're done, you can put this on the front of the book to mark the month. And there's also, I believe... somewhere, I already used it on something. There's a long one here you can put on the spine of a book to indicate. I didn't do it on this one, did I? No, I don't know. I still have, in case you've forgotten, my lovely Moxie Dory journal rule. Whoever makes this, if you look this up on Etsy, you can still find the person who makes these, but they make them differently now. I like this one because it actually has the 5mm whatever measurement on each side, and I'm left-handed, so things often, I like to have that on the other side. Now one side is like a regular old ruler, and that's bleh. I don't love it. But this is very handy to just keep in the back of my book for making nice, clean lines. Look at that. Fits like a glove. So we've got, oh yeah, that month I did like little boxes. This is why you don't make all your months in advance, so that when you want to mix it up, you can have something a little something, a little different. I left some blank pages in between. But here we go. So we've got our new stuff for this month, the actual things I'm working on. So nice and clean. Isn't the beginning of a month lovely? When it's all like nice and fresh and clean. It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, I'm going to do that. Hold on. Don't move. Stay calm. Okay, you see what I did there is I tried to open my foldy phone while I was still recording, and I unrecorded is basically what happened. So I was trying to use the good camera and not the bad camera so I could say goodbye, because now, I mean, I guess I could have technically ended it there, and now I'm going to figure out how to stitch this on a Samsung phone because I hate editing things, and I'm going to have to edit this. So anyways, hi, hello, and that was my setup for May, and it is not a very special video. Oh, I forgot to mention. So I've got like some highlighted, hold on, some highlighted days there. Those are our days that we have like trips and stuff planned that we're going to be doing, because Jenny and I, at the end of this month, we will have been married for 22 years. Pretty sweet, right? Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Anyways, that's it. You want to see my office real quick? And then I'm going to hang up. Then I got to go with my office. Hello, office. Look, I got a little fireplace. Look at that cute little... It's not real. Shh, it's not real. And I got like a little... Look what else I got. Look, I got a little thing. Huh? A little marble run. I mean, if I'm going to take the time to edit this, I might as well add some more crap on there. Like, look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty fancy. Yeah. I got a little Japan, street in Japan here. Pretty cool. Pretty fancy. Okay. That's enough. That's enough of that. This video is over. I will see you next time. Okay, goodbye. I don't know how I turn it off. Okay. Okay, bye.